Welcome everybody, it's Taormino here, and today's a great day because I just finished a WWE No Mercy pay-per-view for 2017. Now this is a Raw exclusive pay-per-view, so the matches are only from Monday Night Raw. Let's get into it. Now first I want to talk about the pre-show match. It was Elias versus Apollo Crews. I really love Elias. Elias is doing a really good job. I like the way that he's conducting his character. We have the typical heel that comes out and bashes each hometown when they get there. It's really fun. The way that this match went down is Elias beat Apollo Crews with the drift away finisher. Nothing crazy out of the ordinary. It started with a bunch of lockups and headlocks and takedowns and arm drags. Just very, very basic stuff. It sucks that Apollo Crews just can't catch a break. He's just an amazing athlete, but they put Titus O'Neil with him to try to give him some personality, and it just is not working out. Elias is doing great. Elias wins this match, hands down, easy street. So we're going to start off No Mercy with the opener, which it always is The Miz. Miz always opens these, not only pay-per-views, but shows. He's always opening because he's really working hard. And you know what? The crowd is actually starting to notice that, which is pretty funny. So The Miz, as my notes say, The Mix, stupid autocorrect. The Miz was facing Jason Jordan for the Intercontinental Championship. Obviously, Miz was the champ coming in here. Jason Jordan won a six-pack challenge in order to get this championship opportunity. Is in my prediction video. I felt that this is a little too early for Jason Jordan to get some gold, but in this match, the Miz actually wins via distraction from the Miztourage and gets over Jason Jordan. The Miz wins with the skull-crushing finale. Jeez, okay. It's been a very long day, guys. Then Miz leaves, and Jason Jordan gets on the mic, and he says something along the lines of, you know how the crowd shouts, "You suck," when my father comes out, but the Miz, you suck. Look, you can't... Hopefully Jason gets better at his promos and things that he does. He's a great athlete, but this promo looked a little weird. Maybe they're going to go down the tantrum route with Jason Jordan. But the crowd in LA is backwards. It's Miz's hometown, so the crowd was clearly cheering for The Miz and was booing Jason Jordan, which I'm sure threw the both of them off. So at the end of this match, Miz retains his Intercontinental Championship. Next we have Finn Balor with no demon makeup versus Bray Wyatt. Now the way that this match went down, it looked like it was actually going to go in Bray's favor. Bray actually jumped Finn Balor before the match started and looked like he got a heads up on him throughout the entire match. Finn Balor continued to fight back. They actually won this match with the coup de grace. Same old type of ending with this 3 sling blade, drop kick, and coup de grace, no problem. I was a little surprised. I thought Bray was actually going to win this match, but Finn actually walked away with it. The way that this looks like, they're going to end this feud between Bray and Finn, which, in my opinion, it was a real lackluster feud. I was expecting more. I was really expecting these two to have a real exciting feud. Now, this match was still really good. Don't get me wrong. I just expected more from the feud. I don't know where Bray's going to go from here. I think he's just going to kind of float along, probably maybe challenge John Cena down the road, or maybe they're going to groom Finn Balor now, since he's the winner after this match, to face Brock Lesnar in between now and WrestleMania, aka when they're going to go drop the belt on Roman Reigns. Let's just all accept it now. So yeah, at the end of this match, Finn Balor beats Bray Wyatt. Next we have the tag title match. Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Now, the craziest thing in this match happened. Do you remember when Sheamus kicked Jeff Hardy's tooth out of his mouth? Well, Dean Ambrose was giving a move to Sheamus and threw him into the turnbuckle, or the post, the ring post. Cesaro, I guess, didn't block it properly, and you know how they had that stupid LED on there, so it's like a box and it has like the sharp corners? Well, Cesaro ended up hitting that post and knocked the front 2 of his teeth out. He was bleeding all over the place. He legit, as soon as he hit it, he went like this. You'll see it back here. I don't know what side it's on, but I'm going to have the video playing. If you don't like to see someone getting their teeth knocked out, you might want to close your eyes for a little bit. But he slammed his teeth right on that thing, broke his teeth out. Cesaro is such a savage. He still ended up finishing the match. And when I say finish the match, he still had like 15 minutes where he had a good amount of spots within the match, taking bumps and kicks and punches and elbows to the head, and still continued to fight. Cesaro, man, you're a savage. At the end of this match, Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins continue to retain their championships. Seth gave Sheamus that running high knee. I don't know if they're calling it King's Landing. I don't know. I heard the commentators say that. And then into the Dirty Deeds for the finisher. So those are your retaining Raw Tag Team Champions. Next, we have the Raw Women's Championship match. Now, this is the 5-pack challenge, Fatal 5-Way. I don't know what the heck they're calling them now. Alexa Bliss, Bayley, Sasha Banks, Nia Jax, and Emma. Who's Emma? Yeah, don't worry about it. So, the way that this match goes down is Nia Jax has some good spots in the match, even receiving a powerbomb outside the ring. Really, really, really nasty stuff. But the winner of this match is Alexa Bliss with giving a DDT to Bayley to win the match. She ended up throwing a couple people out of the ring, beat Bayley for it. I actually thought the opposite. I thought Bayley was actually going to win the match for the championship, but that was not right. So I'm thinking about maybe getting out of the prediction game here. But you have your Alexa Bliss winning this match. So what I'm thinking what's going to happen here is Alexa Bliss is actually going to probably continue a feud with Bayley. I just see that happening. I see Emma fading out. And then you're going to see Nia Jax up until now till the TLC pay-per-view, running through the entire Divas division, like one by one. You probably see her destroying everybody going up because Asuka's coming. And when Asuka comes, Alexa Bliss is probably going to just get completely demolished. She's probably going to drop the belt on Asuka. And then that's it. Right now they're building Nia Jax to be a very, very, very big superstar. So with that said, even though Nia Jax lost some momentum in the match, expect her to be built up for the rest of the month, containing the Monday Night Raws before the TLC pay-per-view. After that, we had John Cena versus Roman Reigns. And now both these guys came out to ruckus boos. And even when they were in the ring together, at the very, very beginning of the match, the crowd started chanting, "You both suck." So John Cena, being John Cena, kind of mimics to the crowd, "Is that what you want?" So he kind of got on the apron and started to walk away, and the crowd started cheering. And then I think they started telling him, they either told him to leave or they were telling him to delete. They were yelling something of close to that. And then John Cena started walking up the ramp and everyone started cheering. It was a fun time. But this match where John Cena gave Roman Reigns I'm going to still call him an FU, all right? So he gave him the FU, gave him an FU from the top rope, and then gave him a double FU. So he hit him once, still like held on, rolled over, and gave him a second one before pin. Roman Reigns kicked out of all of them. Roman Reigns gave John Cena that spear through the announcer's table that he did to Undertaker at WrestleMania, and then a Superman punch and a spear to beat John Cena. So John Cena lost this match, kind of hung around the ring afterwards, kind of waiting for people to do the whole "thank you Cena" chant, which eventually they did. Roman Reigns eventually was just like, "This is my yard," and then just walked off, gave the ring to Cena after Cena raised his hand, by the way. So I don't know if this is one of Cena's final matches. I do see him fading out fairly soon. I was actually telling my wife the other day I was expecting 4 years, but now I'm starting to think maybe 2 years, that he'll fade into a part-timer obscurity after WrestleMania, and then we'll kind of just see him pop up every now and then. But expect John Cena to go. Plus, he's getting a bald spot in the back of his head, and that's not good for marketing. So, and this is like pass the torch, right? So John Cena's passing the torch. Roman Reigns wins this match. Roman Reigns adds John Cena's name to his list of defeated opponents that are really, really good, like Undertaker and so on and so forth. So expect Roman Reigns to continue to add to his list of high-profile names so that when he gets to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, and when he beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, that'll be one of the final names he adds to the list of his resume of saying, look at all the people that I beat. He's essentially going to be the new era's John Cena. Just deal with it. After that, we had a Cruiserweight Championship match between Neville and Enzo, and shockingly enough, Enzo wins this match due to a distraction low blow on Neville. He got knocked out of the ring and grabbed the title belt, which kind of broke the count outside the ring. And he came in the match, and he was going to use the belt on Neville, and the crowd started booing him. And then the ref was like, give it to me, give it to me. So he gave it to the ref. As the ref went to go move it outside the ring, he kicked Neville square between the legs and got the 3 count. So Enzo's going to talk a lot. We're going to see a little bit more Enzo. But I don't know how long he's going to keep the belt. He might just be like that disgusting gnat, like in your ear, like just annoying and just won't leave you alone. So I expect him to use this belt to continue to run his mouth on Monday Night Raw until Cass comes back, which Cass is going to be out, I think 6 months, maybe a month ago. I haven't checked his timeline, but he tore his ACL or MCL, either one, or maybe even both. I don't remember. But so this is just another way to keep Enzo relevant until Big Cass comes back. And then finally, the main event of the night, Brock Lesnar versus Braun Strowman for the Universal Championship match. Now, I said it in my predictions video, and by golly gosh, it came true. There was no way in God's green earth that Brock Lesnar was dropping this belt on Braun Strowman, because they are planning to give it to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania off of Brock Lesnar's shoulder. Unfortunately, Braun came in like a savage and was destroying Brock Lesnar, throwing him around the ring like a frickin' ragdoll. But why Brock Lesnar was able to lock a Kimura lock in on him, which kind of hurt his arm a little bit. Didn't phase him that much. He was still slamming him left and right. He eventually started giving him some German suplexes, but ultimately was able to get Braun Strowman up into an F5, and when he hit it, and he got the 3 count. No kick out on that F5 for Braun Strowman. So what you're looking at here is, I don't know where Braun's going to go. I think Braun is he's going to go anywhere to defeat anybody. I think that they're probably going to push Finn up for Brock Lesnar to stall until WrestleMania for Roman Reigns. So there's so many contenders. Joe should be coming back soon. Samoa Joe should be coming back soon. So I can see Roman Reigns and Samoa Joe going at it when Joe comes back. You've got Braun Strowman probably can go against Finn Balor for a while. Now that Finn Balor's picked up and won. Now that John Cena lost and Bray Wyatt lost, you can probably see John Cena and Bray Wyatt feuding for a little while on his way out. So nothing important, just mid-Carter stuff. The Miz is still doing a great job with the Intercontinental Championship, so I'd love to see him still keep the belt. But that is your Universal Championship match ending. It sucks. Braun, I don't remember the last time I've seen Braun receive a pinfall and lose. But that is your No Mercy pay-per-view for 2017. I thought it was okay. If I was going to rate this pay-per-view, I'd give it a B-. I think the matches were pretty good. I obviously predicted only about half of them. I didn't expect that there was going to be a title change for the Cruiserweight belt, but I thought it was fun overall to watch. The matches were good, and geez, man, Cesaro losing his damn teeth. Oh, that was so gross. My wife can't watch that stuff. So she popped in after watching her show, and she's like, oh, do you want to go watch it here? I was like, Cesaro lost 2 of his teeth. And she's like, oh, God, I can't see that, and just ended up closing the door. She couldn't watch it until that whole part was done. But I thought the pay-per-view was a lot of fun to watch. What did you guys think? Did you guys think that all these matches would come down to the way that they did? Leave me some comments in the comment section below. I'd appreciate it. I'll respond to you guys right away. And thank you so much for watching, guys. And tune in next time.